Congratulations, a dominant 3-0 win over Glen Durrant on your return to the Circus Tavern. How would you reflect on that one tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't know how Glen was playing, but you get the feeling that he's obviously not where he was, and to go into that match was very difficult for me to, a better Glen Durrant, I would have played better, but I nicked 2 sets up and I thought try not to struggle to get over the line, because averages go out the window. You can't understand the experience. I haven't done it for years. So to get over the line, I think I took out a nice 78 at the end, and I finished it off quite cleanly. But it's just we've got to feel for Glen, but I've got to think about myself and at the same time and move on.
Professional job from yourself tonight. Was it a tough one to prepare for? Because we know what Glen's capable of, but he's just not been at the races the last couple of years.
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't know what Glen Durrant was going to turn up, and but he still showed in a couple of the legs that he had it about him, and I thought go back to throwing 45s. But listen, I got over the line. I'm happy to get over the line. That's the most important thing. The first round's out of the way. It's always a nervy one, the first round. So hopefully I can settle into the tournament now and play a bit better.
How did it feel to be back on that famous stage after so many years?
Well, just walking up to the venue, the memories come flooding back, and talking about old stories. I'm out the back with a lot of the players who I play with, and it's like a school reunion. And I thought to myself, don't get involved, They were my mates years ago, and don't get involved. But it's lovely to see the likes of Roland Shorten who's over there, John Part. I mean, it's just fantastic to be part of this.
What's the atmosphere like in the practice room? Is there plenty of banter flying around?
Oh, really good. And a cultured crowd. Not like what we're used to these days on the PDC. Everybody was clapping a good shot, and that's how it should be.
What were your expectations coming into the tournament?
I want to win it. But to get over that first round, that's one out of the way. Another 4 or 5 to go, something like that. So, let's go into the next round and let's push on.
Yeah, real tough battle coming next against Terry Jenkins. Your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, always. Terry's a cracker, isn't he? You know what I mean? He's a big scorer. But if I get stuck into him, then why can't I win?
Right, you talked about the crowd there. I mean, the crowd from 15 or 20 years ago is very different to the crowd nowadays. Do you think that's a bit of a missing ingredient from the crowd, from darts these days?
Yeah, the culture crowd who they're sat there, they're watching the darts, they appreciate good darts, they're clapping the 180, and you hit a bad score and they're going, come on, keep it there, keep it going. So they're behind you, good or bad, and fantastic people. Always was here years ago, and I can't wait to get back in front of them again.
Is it difficult not to get wrapped up in all the history and all the nostalgia of coming back here?
Very, very, very difficult. I had to give myself a little pinch earlier on, and don't get carried away, because you can have another day at it, and I've got another day, which is fantastic for me.
You say you maybe struggled and didn't show your A game there, but 89 average is one of the top averages we've seen in the tournament so far. How many more levels do you think you can go up?
Listen, we've all got more levels, so that's just, it is what it is.